I don't know whether to be pissed off or happy that I caught it in the middle of it. Big story coming soon, vlog, big story. So today started out just like any other day. So today is our first real day in Bangkok. We got here yesterday. Honestly, we don't know what the heck we're doing here. We came last minute. We haven't looked up anything. Alright, so we decided on the gold reclining Buddha today, so our friendly people at the hotel are grabbing us a taxi, just out the front. We're gonna cruise over there now. Alright, so just got here and like every other tourist attraction, absolutely packed to the rafters with tuk-tuks, taxis and crazy tourists. So the reclining Buddha was actually amazing. It was so big and it was made of pure gold. Here's a quick look inside at the gold Buddha. Now once we saw that, of course, we were amazed and we're like, let's see some more. So we get out our phone, we have a look where this palace gardens are, and then we walk over, and as soon as we get close by but not quite there, these two guys come up to us and ask us where we're going, and we tell them the palace gardens, and they said, no, you can't go in there. Have a look at your shorts, you need long pants. Now, having been to Bali and been to a few other temples, I was like, you know, that's probably correct. I think you do need long pants to go into a place like this. And that's where he got me. Now, after heading back to the hotel and doing some research, I found out the guys that want to scam you outside the palace, they'll tell you either that the palace is closed or it's under construction or they're closed for a few hours for lunch or whatever the reason, something similar. But one way or another, you cannot go inside. They will pull out this map right here. This is where they get you. They'll be very, very persuading and say, just today only is a special day. You can go see this lucky Buddha. Normally you have to pay, and today it's free. And then he will tell you the best way to get there is by a tuk-tuk. They will tell you that the cabs cost 200 baht and the tuk-tuk will only be 100 baht. Like, doing the conversion in our head, we're like, that's like $3. What do we care? Let's do it. So here we go. We're riding the tuk-tuk. So the first place we get to, it's beautiful. We walk inside, there's gold-plated doors. I'm amazed at just how nice it is. We walk in, we see the Buddha, we walk out. We go back to the tuk-tuk and he'll continue to tell us how lucky we are now that we've visited that one. He then takes us to another one, which is the only white Buddha in all of Bangkok. Once we get there, we walk inside and we meet this gentleman who says he's from Singapore. He's sitting down on the chair just admiring the white Buddha, and this is where they blew it. As we're talking to this guy, he mentioned that he's on the same tuk-tuk tour that we're on, and he's going to go around and see a couple of little temples, and then right at the end he goes to the export center. Now, we have read a lot about the gem scam, but we didn't realize just how easy it is to fall into it. So we're sitting down and talking to this lovely young fella. He says he's from Singapore, speaks perfect English. I mean, better English than me. And he then tells us when he travels around how he comes here on today only. Today is the only day this is available. You can go to the export center and it's free of tax. He even told us that he studied in Perth and then his friend was from Brisbane and he's been to Noosa, Sunshine Coast. Man, he knew everything. And that's where he lost it. He just knew too much. I walked outside and I remembered the whole gem scam. So as we're walking back to the tuk-tuk, I whip out my phone. I'm Googling this gem scheme. And I found this link about a story. And word for word, it was exactly the same as what was happening right now. In this article, it says that you can buy gems tax-free for about $3,000. And when you go back to Australia or wherever you're from, you can sell them for almost double the price. So we get back to the tuk-tuk and I've had enough by now. I said, sweet, alright mate, just take us home to Chinatown, I'll pay you. And he goes, no, no, no. And then they will persist and insist that you go to the export center. After telling the driver that I did not want to go, he knew that I knew. What he then told me was very interesting. He said, you mind us going in to have a look at the export center for 5 minutes? He said, my sponsor is there and he will give me a stamp so I can get 5 liters of free petrol. Now, Because of the honesty of this tuk-tuk driver, I realized the whole gem scheme is bigger than him. So I agreed to go to the store just so he could get his free petrol. I understand it's not his fault. He's just trying to get some money to feed his family, and that he's just a part of a bigger circle. So I went to the gem store and had a look. I even filmed a little bit inside, even though there was no cameras. This is the footage. But yeah, basically we were onto it, we knew what happened, and then they also take you to a Thai fashion shop where you can buy suits and they can make you tailor-made clothes. Now, did I actually get ripped off? No, it cost me $100 to go around to a couple of temples and get driven all the way home straight after. The reason I'm making this video is that as I walked into the export center, there was another foreign couple, and there were more people outside who were traveling doing the exact same tour that we were doing. Now that right there bothers me. When tourists come to the country, please be aware of any gem stores, of any gold stores. You don't know how true it is. I read online countless articles about people buying gems in hope to go home and sell them for double the price they bought them because it's tax-free for this day only. Like, just don't fall into it. Be smart. That's all I can say. I was fortunate enough to have read this story, and apparently this scam's been going on for years, like 20, 30 years. I don't even know how long it's been going on. But I'm making this video so that you at home, if you ever come to Thailand, do not be scared of the place, just be understanding and know, first of all, the gem scam, and then just brush it off like we did today. So hopefully this video helps you, so that when you come here, you do not do the gem tour and you do not buy the gems. Oh well, at least we got a good story out of it.